So I like to consider us pretty deep in the gaming world. You know, we've played TwitchCon, DreamHack, VidCon, LANs, esports awards. And given that I'm a huge nerd and obviously love gaming, and then I'm not gonna lie, I saw this short pop off and I thought to myself, well, given that I'm the lead singer of City of Sound and I make music for a living, why not just lean into the algorithm to try to get more views, which then gains us more monthly listeners? Look, I'm not going to lie to you as to why I'm making this video. I hate when people do that. Full integrity. This video is bound to piss you off, get you tilted, and I apologize already for not picking the moment that you think should be in here. I am going to clarify on here. I can only put moments from games that I have played. I do not want to put anything on here that I did not experience in the moment because I think it would just be disingenuous on the video itself. So if yours isn't on here, it could also just because I haven't actually been able to play the game itself. If there is a moment that you think should have been on here, like let me know in the comments, not just for the algorithm, because I genuinely want to experience those things. So let me know if there's a place that you feel like I need to maybe evolve a little bit. These are the top 5 music moments in gaming. I was just a wee boy when I went over to my best friend's house. His dad had a gaming PC and we got on and there was just a litany of games all over it. But there was one game. It was a little icon that just drew us to it. And that game was Diablo 2. There was just something about entering into the rogue encampment for the first time. That sound, the strum of that guitar, the mood, something in me was awakened. And I can say, in all honesty, that my life was never the same after that moment. I entered this world of dark fantasy medieval wonderment, which even led my friends and I going out to a wood shop, building our weapons, going out into the woods, acting as if that we were the heroes of Sanctuary. This moment in this game, it is not a finale. It is not a high energy boss battle. It's not an epic opening. It's just a moment in a world that changed my imagination forever. The beginning of Mass Effect 3 made me so much more emotional than I thought I was ever going to be experiencing the game. Say whatever you want about Mass Effect 3's ending, which honestly, I'm probably going to agree with you. I'm not going to lie. There are few games that have been able to reel me in and emotionally take me on such a roller coaster than the beginning of Mass Effect 3. Coming off 1 and 2, you've been Shepard this whole time. You're coming into 3, you're so interested to be drawn into this battle with the Reapers and what's going to happen. But this opening, it just takes your heart and it immediately instills you into the story. And if there was any sense of worry that Mass Effect 3 was not going to have the depth or the story that 1 or 2 did, this opening immediately reminded you of the world that you were in and the care it had been given.
Number 5 was totally worth it.
I'm not gonna lie, I came into the Far Cry world much later than most people did. I don't know why I put off ever playing the Far Cry games. It was almost like there was something about Ubisoft that just made me not want to give in. But I had quite a few friends. It was even after Far Cry 4 was out, and they told me I needed to go play Far Cry 3, give it a shot. They said I would love the open world feel, the creativity, and then to play them all the way through. And this moment in Far Cry 3, I just found was so fun, had so much energy, and honestly, sometimes Skrillex just absolutely slaps. There was just something about adding in the tropical world, plus the freedom to roam, and then also the creativity to take down any post any way you want, alongside sandy beaches with sky blue water that have sharks in them. by the way. I still get uncomfortable in this game going into the open water. It genuinely like scares me. It like terrifies me of 3D sharks. It's ridiculous. Anyways, sorry. But this moment in the game, just going around burning a bunch of weed while Skrillex is just ripping into your ears, and you are just no holds barred, cutting down enemies and going through, destroying everything in your path. The beautiful chaos that happens in this whole moment of the game. Actually, one of my favorite moments in general across all the Far Cry series, except for Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 is a great game. I'm really getting tired of that bullshit. People always talking about Far Cry 5. It is a great game. That whole score is incredible. The ending is awesome. It is great. I'm so, God, whatever. The Grave Mine. This mission was one of my favorites, literally only because of this moment. The game has built up throughout the whole campaign, and there's been all these twists and turns, and alliances are changing. And now you have to make your way through High Charity to get the index from the Prophet of Truth. I remember as a little kid when I was playing this moment and that sound came on, I had just never experienced anything like it. I had a gun in my hand. I was a genetically engineered super soldier. And then hard rock came to my ears. There are few moments in gaming that even now, years later, that have that same touch of nostalgia, energy, passion, care, and just overall adventure. When Breaking Benjamin comes in, you immediately believe that you are the hero. And I will never forget that moment.
I'm willing to take full responsibility for the horrible events of the last 24 hours, but you must understand. Our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind. Everything has clearly gotten out of hand now, yes. But it was worth the risk, I assure you.
I'm just kidding. I saw so many comments on that short. People got pissed off I didn't play the whole thing. All right, here's the whole thing.
I assure you.
Mick Gordon is a master, and what he did to help bring Doom back to the forefront of FPS gaming will never be replicated. The moment that you stepped in to Doom 2016, we've had a couple games that have veered away from what a lot of OG gamers knew of Doom, which honestly wasn't me, but I could always sense what Doom was supposed to be. And I will never forget when that title screen came on, and from that moment, I knew that this was a game where all the demons were trapped in hell with me. All right, let me know what you guys think. I'm interested, and I want to see if there's some moments that I've just never even experienced, so it might lead me to some new games to play. So, appreciate you guys. That's it. You're all awesome. You're beautiful. You're worthy. Mwah.